The Atlantic's Amanda Mull joining us now. Amanda, free return shipping, which everybody out there loves, has exacerbated, I have to imagine, this problem for online retailers and everybody else.
Yes, absolutely. Online shopping is about creating the correct set of incentives and circumstances for someone to buy something online instead of driving to a store near them and getting it, and incentivizing them to wait a couple more days and not be able to try things on. So you have to build up like a set of offers and services that you're giving consumers in order to convert them to online shopping. And especially when it comes to clothing, where you don't know if you're going to like something before you put it on your body. Free return shipping is the way that a lot of people were converted to online shopping. And now that they're there, it's what people expect.
So all this stuff that we return, does it end up on the store shelves or does it end up somewhere else?
If you're returning something that you ordered online, it's pretty unlikely that it's going to end up back on a warehouse shelf and shipped out to the next hopeful buyer. Part of that inventory is going to be stripped for parts. That's especially true with electronics and things that may contain components that can be sold on their own that are a little bit more, it's more efficient cost-wise to do that than to sell the full product again. For clothing goes so quickly out of stock on fashion websites now that if you return something at the end of the return policy, it may not even be on the website anymore. So the retailer doesn't really have anything to do with that. And the reverse logistics of almost anything are just really nasty and difficult to do in bulk for retailers. So things end up sold to middlemen, they end up shipped overseas, and about a quarter of things just end up thrown away.
25% of what we get and return may ultimately end up at the dump, effectively without ever being used.
Yes, a lot of things, especially when you think about how people buy clothes and underwear and bathing suits and shoes online, a lot of people do a practice that's called bracketing, where you order more than one size, knowing that you'll return at least one, if not several of the sizes or colors or whatever that you order. And those things, when they're sent back, if they can't be resold for full price, or if the sorting facility that they're returned to is not convenient to the facility from which they would be shipped to consumers, it might be easier just to ship them to like a off-price retailer like TJ Maxx, or to ship them to overseas, where we see a lot of pollution problems from excess clothing being shipped that then ultimately cannot be sold, or it might be just thrown away.
Insane. And exporting our environmental issues as well. Amanda Mull, The Atlantic, important stuff. Amanda, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.